guys, this is going to be my, this is what, April? So March monthly favorite. I've lost track of time. So I do realize that my last video that I uploaded was actually February monthly favorites. So yeah, it has been a full month since I've uploaded a video, but I definitely have lots of products to show you, so I will do that, and I promise there'll be more videos soon. I will go through in kind of categories. So the first category will be, and I've definitely been almost doing like a shellac all one color over my nails, and then what I've been doing is when I want a funky color, I'll put like a funky color on, and then when that starts to chip, it's just to wipe it away with regular nail polish, and then my shellac stays intact, so I have like a basic color that I can go to when my other stuff starts chipping, which I find is it's great. Like this is like gonna last me for like 3 weeks, but I like to change it up so often, and I don't like changing it up with shellac because it takes a lot longer. So what I find is excellent, because I really suck at doing regular nail polish and not chipping it, is this Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure Dry and Go drops. And a lot of different brands have drops like this, and what it's supposed to do is you remove the cap and you drop like 1 to 2 drops on your nail after you have put the color and a top coat on. And then it takes about 60 seconds, and then it is good to the touch. So you can touch it and it won't smudge or do anything like that. But then I think you have to wait a full 4 minutes before you can actually, like, you know, make it, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure. So I do have a ton of makeup favorites for this month. I've tried a lot of new products, and I love a lot of new products that I've tried. The Maybelline Master Highlight by Face Studio Highlighting Blush, and this one is in mauve, and it's just a really beautiful color of gold and champagne, and then like a burgundy and plum color, wine plummy colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't bother to use the puff that comes with it, but just with like a gentle, almost like a fan brush or a duo fiber brush, works excellent with this. The first time I used this, I wasn't a huge fan of it because I found it was really very shimmery, but once I learned how to use it properly, I really do love it now. So all I do to use it properly in, I guess, my books, is that I don't use it as just a blush. I almost use it as a highlighting. Well, it's a highlighting blush, so I guess I probably was using it wrong the first time. But I just kind of put a little bit on top of my cheekbones as if I would a highlighter, and that kind of just blends with whatever blush I'm wearing. So it does add a little bit of color, but it's a great highlighting powder, I guess you can call it. So the next powder that I have been using is the Ben Nye Neutral Set Colorless Face Powder. And I did buy this a very long time ago, and I did use it every now and then, but the last month I have been using this so much, I don't know why. I think once I started using it the first couple times, I realized how awesome it is, and then I just kept using it all the time. So it does have a tiny little bit of white color to it, but not a lot. It is a translucent powder. Anyway, this one is pigment free and excellent for dark or bright colors, and it says to apply with a puff and then remove the excess with a brush or damp sponge. So this could be used to apply underneath the eye prior to doing a smoky eye or anything where you may have fallout, and then you can just brush that away. You may have seen some makeup artists doing that, but I like to use it to actually set my under eye concealer. So often I'll use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and then I will actually tap a little bit out on the back of my hand because it has like a sifter top, and then I take like a tapered highlighter brush from Sigma, and I press it in, and then I kind of just roll the brush over my under eye concealer and stuff like that. So anyway, I find it's super lightweight, very finely milled powder, and it doesn't look cakey or anything under the eye, so it works excellent. The next 2 products I have been eyeing for a really long time, so they're not super brand new or anything, but they are fairly new to the drugstore. And it is the L'Oreal Paris The Infallible Blockbuster Liquid Eyeliner. This has an 8-hour wear, and it is like a marker. Like, it looks just like a huge Sharpie marker. I thought it was going to be... The reason I didn't buy it as soon as I saw it on the shelves, because I was kind of drawn to it. And then I thought, well, I saw how they used it for like a whole, covering the whole lid kind of thing, and it looked great, but I actually like using this more so for creating the wing, and then I'll use an actual finer tip liquid liner on the inner part of my eye because I do like to have a fairly thin line there. So this one is a bit chunky, and it definitely is a little more difficult to create that perfect thin line. The tip is small, but it's not super fine. But the chunky handle and everything makes it easier for doing like your wing and filling that in easily, and then go ahead and fill in the rest of your wing. And same thing with the Maybelline Lash Glue Butterfly Mascara. I had been eyeing this forever, and I almost thought it was going to be like a gimmicky product because it does have that different kind of wand, and it's just, I don't know, often when brand or companies like to come out with something that's, you know, unique and different, it almost does seem gimmicky, and I'm like, well, it looks, I guess, like butterfly wings, but I don't know how this is going to work so great. The wand doesn't look, you know, amazing or anything, but this mascara is so, so good. I love this just as much, if not more, than the Rocket Volume Express mascara, which I absolutely love that one. So this one I think has kind of taken over from the Rocket mascara that I love, and it is amazing. It is so, so good. The brush shape does help. It's not just the formula that's good. The actual shape of that really, really does help wing out your like outer lashes and stuff like that. So I absolutely love the wand and the mascara. It does have a really, really strong smell. Like it has like a perfumey scent to it or whatever, but it doesn't bother me. Anyway, I really, really, really love this mascara. And next is going to be lip liners. So I do have a few lip liners from NYX, which are, it's not something that I use a whole lot. Lip liner is not. But I do find that I need it because I don't have a whole lot of pigmentation in my natural lips. So whenever my lip color washes off, or like, not washes off, but you know, like wipes off as through the day, I do find that my lips look really, really pale then. So these two Sonia Kashuk ones I've been using a whole lot, and one's in the color Petal and one is in the color Natural, and they're both just beautiful basic pink colors, and I absolutely love them. They're super creamy, and it's just, oh, it's so easy to wear. It does stay in place, but it feels so comfortable on the lips. I've also been on the hunt for Lash Glue for the last long while, and every time I went to the drugstore I was looking for the Blue Duo Lash Glue, and that's usually one that I love using all the time. Anyway, I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know if it was discontinued or what, but anyway, I haven't found it anywhere. So I did end up, I needed some, so I ended up getting the brush on adhesive with vitamins, this one, and it comes in like a wand, and it's almost like a, what's that kind of thing? Holographic color or something? I don't know, it's weird. But when you brush it onto the lashes, it turns almost like a blue color, so you can see where it's applied, so it's evenly applied. And it does not take long at all to get tacky, probably because it's such a small amount that's on there. So you're hardly wasting any lash glue, whereas before I used to squeeze it on a bottle and dip my lashes into it and then wipe that with a tissue and throw it in the garbage. So it was really using probably a third of the actual product in that tube before I had to toss it out. So you definitely cut down on wastage by doing this, and it's just more precise. You don't have to have as much lash glue on your lashes, and then I find you get longer wear and life out of your lashes because you're not gunking them up with glue and mascara and that sort of thing. A foundation that I have been loving a lot this past month is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and I know a lot of people have reviews and stuff of this product, and there has been some mixed reviews. I don't know if that's what's causing me to break out or not, because it is a very heavy duty, high coverage makeup, but it just stays in place until you take it off. Like, I don't even know how many hours, but until you take off your makeup, I do not have to touch up with any powder whatsoever. And I do have combo to oily skin, in case you're wondering. But this makeup is freaking amazing. If it's making me break out, honestly, I'm torn as to whether I should stop wearing it to see if that's what's causing me to break out or not, but I really don't want to stop wearing it. I love it that much. So anyway, it comes in a box like this, and it's just a glass bottle. It doesn't have a pump, but it's like a frosted glass bottle. The one I have is 2W2 Rattan because I do use like a self-tanner lotion. So I did get 2 samples prior to purchasing it, and they're actually quite big samples. And I haven't even got through these in like a week and a half. So what I've been doing is throwing these in my makeup bag for touch-ups and stuff if I ever need it, which is really, really handy. Anyway, I did get a sample from 1W2 in Sand, and then the 2W2 in Rattan. The sand is actually a great color for me when I am not like self-tanning and that sort of thing. But I decided to go with the rattan one because more often than not I do have a bit of self-tanner on to give me a bit of color or bronzer or something like that. So anyway, that's the nice big samples that I did get from the sales consultant. And that's the one that I ended up going with. And I was hoping that I was going to be able to put like a MAC pump into this, but it doesn't fit. So yeah, I don't really know. I wish it did have a pump so I wouldn't waste it because it is quite expensive. But anyway, I'm sure I'll figure something out or I'll just make do. So for skincare, I was looking for a night cream. Also a day cream, which I am using a different one now because I like to have a thinner one for under my makeup in the day. And then I like to have a really nice thick moisturizer for the nighttime, and it usually comes in like a crock form. So I was loving the L'Oreal Youth Code one for the nighttime day or night cream. And that one was really nice. But then I thought I would try this Olay Regenerous Luminous one, and it's a tone perfecting cream. This one, let me see what this one smells like. I forget now. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a scent. I kind of wish it was unscented, but anyway, it has like this pale pink, creamy texture. Very, very thick. When you put it on, it makes your skin almost feel like brushed suede, which sounds super weird. I'm probably just really bad at describing it, but it just feels like so smooth as soon as you put the cream on. It just feels very luxurious, and I don't know, I just love the way that it makes my skin feel. I have been really missing my argan oil from Josie Marin in the nighttime because I usually include that too as part of my routine, but I have used up all of that. But anyway, this has been working pretty good on its own as well. I do find it's moisturizing me very well, as this winter has been super long, and I don't know how my skin is actually handling it, but anyway, I really love this stuff. And then for all over my body, I've been obsessed with Moroccan oil and stuff like that this whole month. I don't know why. I know I love the smell of it, like the smell of actual Moroccan oil. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, and then I saw they had a body wash in the Marc Anthony one, the Oil of Morocco Argan Oil 24-hour moisture. And anyway, this one smells amazing too, and it was super cheap. You get 500 mils, and I think it was like $4.96 or something, so I definitely bought this. Of course, I ran out of my little Moroccan oil one that I had for my hair, so I ended up splurging and buying the large one that has a pump with it. This one, I think there's one actually bigger than this, I'm not sure, but this one was 100 ml or 3.4 fluid ounces. And it's just amazing. Like, oh my gosh, I use this every single day and night. I put like one pump in the ends of my hair mostly in the morning when my hair is still damp after I've shampooed it. If I don't wash my hair that day, then I don't put this in usually. And in the nighttime, I always put it in my dry hair on the ends just to kind of add like a little extra nourishment and stuff like that, and I find it amazing. If you didn't know, I dyed my hair red almost a month ago. I don't know if it was red in the other video or not, I can't remember. But I ended up going back to brown a couple days ago, but I did cut off a few inches, so it definitely feels so much healthier now, but this definitely helped. Yeah, another one. So this is the Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray, and I got the medium finish because I don't like my hairsprays to have too strong of a hold, even though I do like updo sometime, and I want like to have a really strong finish, but I find the medium is great because if I want to tame a few flyaways or something, I can do that, and the smell is to die for. Like, I could just use this as a body spray because I absolutely love it. And it's weightless, natural look, no sticky residue, which it definitely is. Yeah. And then for like a random favorite, I have been listening to books on Audibles. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It is an app or like a website you can go to, and you have to set up like an account, so it's like a monthly fee kind of thing, but you can cancel at any time. Anyway, I'll leave the link below for this website/app that you can download. Anyway, so I went on because often I don't have time to actually read books, but I do love reading books because I like to have my own imagination and picture people the way I want to picture them, which is different than if you were watching a movie, I find. So I did start reading Divergent, even though I'm going to go see that movie tonight. But I wanted to start reading it just so I can kind of picture people in my head before I see the movie, which I know is weird, but anyway. This one I got for free because your first book, I think, is free when you like set up an account and stuff. So I'll probably go ahead and read the second one and then Then I'll have it finished by the time I actually watch the movie when that comes out. But I just wanted to give you guys like a little demo of what it is. So I'll just show you, I guess, close up of what the app is all about. Okay, so the lighting is kind of bad, but just to give you an idea what it looks like. So this is where I have Divergent downloaded. I'm just going to click on that and see if I can get this focused for you here. Yeah, so then it comes up part 1 and part 2 is how I have to download it. And part 1 is what I'm on now. So, whoop. So this is what it actually looks like, and it comes up with the cover of the book and the title up top. You can put it on your Apple TV. It tells you how much time is remaining, and then you have a few controls here with audio and stuff like that. Anyway, you can go back for 30 seconds. I believe it's 30 seconds at least. And if you someone came in the room and talked to you or something, so you missed something, you can go back in 30-second intervals. You can add a bookmark to where you are so you can come back in next time and pick up where you left off. You can skip and go back and forth to chapters by clicking on this one. And then just to give you an idea of what it sounds like, I'm going to click play. And down here you have the 1x, and you can change that to like 2x or whatever, and it goes up. You can get the person to speak faster or slower, whichever you prefer. So this is what it sounds like.
As the other initiates get ready. I wake to Christina shaking my shoulder with one hand and tapping my cheek with the other. She already wears a black jacket zipped up to her throat. If she has bruises from yesterday's fight, her dark skin makes them difficult to see.
Yeah, so that just gives you an idea of what that's like, and you can definitely go on and check it out and see if you like it. So guys, that's my monthly favorites for March. I know it's a little bit late, but better late than never, and I do want to add like a few more videos this month, so hopefully I can get that out to you guys. And I hope everyone has been really well, and take care, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!